Just what we needed. A reason to stay in this sun-forsaken place.
Yeah, well, that kind of describes my
I should
workplace.
go to
It's
that dig site
sun-forsaken
Genda's
because the
mentioned.
damn
Clear out
place
those
is in the
machineries
basement.
and look for any clues on this mobile cover system.
He always mentions stuff that I just have no idea how to. And I can't even find it. Have a look at clues on them. On that thing. Yeah, sure. Except I never figure out how to look for it. Turns out there was a bridge somewhere. I'm gonna be mid. I almost feel like playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla again. Or I get my horse. Keep walking.
These must be the machines that Gendas and Rashavid were talking about.
Well, let's send them an invitation, shall we?
I wonder if there's another cauldron with override data on that one.
Ah! Ooh. That was close. Just when I catch up with it. Great. So much about stealth, right? Speaking of stealth, I'm going to increase the game sound a little bit. Is I was checking the last stream on my phone and it sounds quite low. I really thought it went down when it dropped the first time.
It's all clear. Doesn't look like there's much here. But these ruins drop into the water. Better check them just to be sure. I should take a look at the ruins under the water. See if I can find any clues. There's something underwater. An active console. There's something jammed in it.
I must say, I had no idea what kind of materials these people were using, but shit is still more or less intact after 1,000 years underwater. I mean, the rust should be a thing. Oh.
An access key.
It's a Horus, Hernon. Just broke through the perimeter.
Erica, the mobile cover prototype is in the vault. All 3 keys are required to override the lockdown. Can you bring me the one from your security console right away?
Okay. Just don't get killed before I get...
Erica? Erica!
Sounds like I need 3 of these keys to get to the mobile cover system. There's coordinates for another console on file. I should check it out.
Why does this keep happening? OBS just disconnects for no bloody reason. Swear to God, I'm going to set this PC on fire the moment I can build another one. This is ridiculous. Hey, just... I'm alright, I'm alright. Just being bored to death at work. Apart from that, business as usual. Also, I realized that in this job, it's actually punishing if I work more than 40 hours a week, because tax just takes the extra profit. And I used to have a pretty good service charge as such, and that pretty much counterbalanced everything. But right now I'm well, I hope I say it right, So I'm about 50 pence worse off to the pound per every hour. And that's tax for you. Plus my service charge is literally around 30 to 40% less than it used to be. I didn't make the best decision of my life. But it was still better than getting arrested because I beat that guy up in the previous one. That would have been bad. Yeah, that's the thing. I used to make enough money to cover for all that, but not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, I can still keep my mouth shut because I don't make such a bad money after all, but we're talking about, well, we'll see how it's gonna work out after a full tax year, but my estimate is I'm about 250 pounds worth of per month. Can't wait to be proven wrong, but the place is so dead. I spent hours and hours trying to do some alibi movements so it looks like I'm actually doing something, because there was absolutely fuck all to do for hours. And I'm doing a double shift tomorrow. Oh, not looking forward to it. It's just a thing, you know, that I'm absolutely used to being ran off my feet, being so busy, and it's nothing like that anymore.
Coordinates I got from the console I found, which means there should be another one somewhere around here.
It drives me nuts, I'm not going to lie. Well, that's more or less accurate. So I needed 3 months to pay off everything and have a clean slate. Now I ended up in a bit of an altercation with one of the people in my previous place, and that was just, you know, the final stage of him being a royal pain up my ass for more than a year. And well, actually way more than a year, nearly 2. So I decided to abandon ship, and now I don't have the extra 300-400 pounds to pay everything off quick. I can still pay everything off, but it's going to mean that I don't have any money for anything else for the next 3 months. But yeah, it's been planned to move on. I just didn't mean to do it in a rush and literally take the first job offer that comes through. And that's exactly what happened, and I'm regretting it ever since. But I couldn't have possibly stayed there without risking an arrest. I've never in my life wanted to hurt someone so bad. And I'm not a genuinely violent person, but I actually wanted to freaking break his neck that day, and I was like, you know what, no. And just walked out without a word. Certainly not the wisest, but the most practical.
Another console.
Oh, so am I. I just wish I made a more educated decision. It's easy, maybe a little bit too easy to work this place, and despite the place being easy, there's a handful of people who think a little too much of their own self-importance. And yeah, I'm surprising myself every day. Because I used to be lashing out immediately when someone was trying to be a little too pushy. You know, the classic abusing my position because I can do it and expect everyone else around me to accept whatever I say or do because I have a position.
It's raining hell over here, Sergeant! No shit, Corporal. The egghead over at Voltos needs our security key to get the mobile cover prototype out of here. Get to the console and get it out of here! We have a second enemy contact incoming! Another Horus! Someone call in that goddamn airstrike!
Another access key that never got to this prototype. There's coordinates for a third one nearby. Maybe I can find it.
Squeeze. I was kind of hoping that this was the last key. Oi! Nah, my man. I'm just playing other games as well. They probably haven't been in my shorts section recently. But as for the record, yeah, God can get me mad. It's highly unlikely that I would have ever quit Call of Duty in full. Especially not as long as I don't hit the magical 1000 on my subscriber count. Says as much as I like these games, buddy. Seriously? There's like 3 sections of letters and she refuses to catch any of it. Great. So what I was saying, as much as I like single player games and just chill out without ever competing with anyone, they are really, really, really not the kind of content that brings people in. I mean, sure, Assassin's Creed worked like a charm, but that's been a long time ago. Seriously? Can we just go sideways for change? Thank you. Great. Now where to from here? Why is my Ben before all over the place again? Alright guys, just a few moments of time out. I'll be right back. Well, sorry about the trash quality, but I just lost my bandwidth. And the only way to maybe fix it is by restarting the router, but that means 15 minutes. Can I just have one stream where I don't have problems? Seriously. I'm not the suicidal type, but I really, 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 really had enough. Barely hitting like 1/4 of what I would need. It's just fucking ridiculous. Yep. Definitely need to reboot. I'm missing 20 megabit per second upload. Oh, wait for it. 42, that's pretty thin, but should be fucking enough. I swear to God, OBS is just fucking me every time. And there's absolutely no reason why I'm getting 10 megabit per sec instead of 40. And there's literally nothing wrong with the connection. It just keeps jumping all over the bloody place. There's absolutely no fucking explanation to this. None. Oh great, now we have 0 kilobit per sec upload. 0 say. Yeah. Sorry guys, this is gonna be a reboot. I'll be back in 15.